Cheers, Muses! I'm Erica Papillon-Posey, and welcome to another episode of Suits Souls by EPP, where I inspire you toward your style muse with timeless, classic, prim looks from my boudoir, as well as some content to assist you in your very best lifestyle. And as a reminder, do hang out until the end for the mini photo shoot that I provide for you at the conclusion of this episode. And in today's episode, I am bringing to you my fall forecast. That's right, we're bringing to you knits, layers, accessories, and colors for the season. But before we get into those 3 outfit inspirations, have you picked up my new 8-step style guide to your style muse yet? The Style Muse Method. Come on now, pick up your guide while it is still available at the standard introductory rate of $8.88. Why $8.88? If you've been watching this channel, you know my love of the number 8. So the introductory price on the standard guide, because there are 2 editions, a standard edition and a deluxe bundle workbook edition at $28. But again, until the 15th, you can pick up the standard edition for $8.88, and then it goes to its fixed price of $18. Be sure to check the description, click the link in the description, and go and purchase my new 8-step style guide right now. I know you're going to love it. If you're having problems with trying to reimagine your current style, or you're having problems, period, trying to flush out and or determine your personal style aesthetic, then this guide is for you. So come on, support me today. Pick up my new 8-step style guide to your style muse, the Style Muse Method. Now let's get into those 3 outfit inspirations for you and my fall forecast. Yes, Fashion Week is upon us, but baby, I've been doing my own Fashion Week over here, right? More importantly, my Fall Fashion Week. These 3 outfit inspirations that I have for you, I loved styling these. Let me tell you, fall puts me in a mood. Why? Precisely because of the looks that I'm going to show you today. Color, layering, comfy, cozy, knits, and accessories, especially a special treat for you that Schiaparelli is doing right now with belt buckles. I am loving this particular trend, which will actually end up being one of my classic go-to aesthetics because I love it so much. Even though overwhelmingly, next to YSL, Schiaparelli is one of my all-time favorite designers. He is doing the doggone thing over there. He can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. Those designs, those are pieces of work. They are sculptures of work. I mean, they belong in a museum. And the legacy that he's leaving at Schiaparelli is just awe-inspiring. And I couldn't be more inspired by what he is doing over at Schiaparelli. So let's get into those 3 knit looks. The first one that I'm going to show you today is this gray 2-piece number. Now, I think everything except for one thing that I'm showing you today, believe it or not, is all from Zara. None of it is current season. All of it is from maybe 2, 3, 4, actually maybe 6, 7 years ago. It just goes to show you, if you curate a wardrobe that speaks directly to you and your personality, you ain't got to be recreating the wheel every time a new season falls upon us, right? Fall, pun intended. This gray set from Zara, 2-piece. Now look, knit, knit, knit. As I alluded at the top of this episode just moments ago, the reason that I really love fall is because of the textures of the materials that we get to wear in fall. You're going to be seeing some more stuff that I'm introducing to you in coming episodes, like suedes and leather and things like that. But to me, fall just speaks to knits, right? We want to be cozy and comfy. And when I'm in my element, like in my bedroom and things like that, I love luxuriating in faux fur throws and knits, fuzzy socks and slippers. It just feels so good. It has a lot of give to it. It has a lot of elasticity to it, though it is a thick, heavy industrial knit. set. And it actually is a wide leg set. But as you can tell from the video, I actually gathered it here with just some scrunchies that I have. No, the scrunchies are actually on the inside of the trouser, but they're actually really, really long on me. And I really wanted to highlight the heels that I wore with this particular look. So I actually scrunchied the insides to gather them at the ankle so that I could show off that shoe. A new acquisition that I'm getting ready to show you from my brother, Steve Madden. I'm sick about these heels. Okay. It looks just basic, just traditional, but that is the great thing about these types of knits. They transfer, they translate, and they do transition season in and season out. I really love this jumper here, this sweatshirt, because it has shoulder pads in it. So it gives it that look of a little bit more sophistication and elevation that you can wear. I love traveling in this. And actually this will be one of the suits that I'm traveling in my next week or so here. I'm getting on a plane to return to my second home, Italy, to prepare for our second tour, our next tour. So yes, look at these. It is a great, great, great set. But how did I accessorize? Because what did I say? We're going to be talking about those accessories. Basics, right? But we're elevating the look with our accessories. Now, you saw this clutch in the last handbag, the Italian handbag haul that I did. I picked this one up in the market in Florence at San Lorenzo Leather Market. You know, I am always gushing and boasting and waxing on and off about the glories of handbags in this leather market in Florence, Italy. That is just my stomping ground here. This is all leather. I paid 50-ish euro for these. I say these because I actually picked up like 6 handbags during my last trip, and this was one of them. This, of course, is a dupe of the East-West design by Bottega Veneta, and in this intracciato, this interweaving, this interwoven stitching here. It does come with a strap for crossbody shoulder wear, but of course, I'll only do it as a clutch. But look at this gold hardware here. The reason that I like this one is because it has a different closing mechanism here on the front. It is just this beautiful gold hardware adorned on the front of the clutch here. And it's fantastic. Again, it's 100% leather. I picked it up for 50 euro in the market. And if you're coming on the next tour, you can get yours too, like the last ladies did on the last tour. I'm brushing something out of my face. I see something fuzzy flying around in the air here. But the ladies went crazy in the markets for the last tour. You can too if you're coming this year. But I digress. When I said the Steve Madden, I just picked these beauties up recently. These are a faux fur mule with an open toe here and a 4-inch patent leather heel. They are super comfortable and easy to walk in, but how sexy are these? Now look, you can also pull these out when you're having a special night with your man or your favorite boo. Come on now. What do you think of these? These are so lush. Again, materials that make you feel good. You heard me mention I love luxuriating in faux fur at this time of the year. And actually, ironically, in Georgia, it's been cool in the mornings. It's been like, I've been waking up to like 60 degrees, 55, 60 degrees in the morning, and I'm cold-blooded, you know. Literally, not figuratively. And yes, I just love wrapping myself in things that make me feel toasty and cozy. And these heels fit the bill. These are brand new. I just picked these up on sale. Again, Steve Madden. I have linked them for you in the description if you're interested. The name of the shoe is called Praia, and I actually have ordered them in another iteration, which are coming soon. So stay tuned for that. But how did we further accessorize this particular look? I went in, again, wrapping, layering is it's everything. It is a signature of fall. But I went in with this scarf, as you can see, and this checkered print. And talk about paying attention to detail. I speak about this in my style guide as well. You want to choose accessories that really do tell a story, And along with this The reason I say that, this intrecciato stitching on this east-west bag, because we also have the blocked square pattern on the scarf here that really does read intentional storytelling, right? I also went in with just a gold, jewelry to just highlight and accentuate, but it really tells a story as well. The jewelry, again, additional accessories. You have seen this. I think I've worn it one other time, maybe about a year ago. As far as the channel is concerned, I've worn it since. But this oversized cuff here, which is also in right now, cuffs are doing it right now. I have always been a lover of cuffs. I have a number of them in my jewelry collection. And this is one of my newer cuff acquisitions from Zara, with this oversized, really multicolored, with this gray highlight in this shell. It is fantastic. It's also very substantial and heavy, but it has like this hammered look to it in the metal. But I also have a ring that goes to it as well. Actually, it is not a set. I got them completely separate, completely different times. It's not a Zara ring either. It's one that I ordered from a vendor on Etsy. But come on now, reading intentional storyline here. Think about your accessories. I mean, it just happens naturally. It really does. I had so much fun putting these outfit inspirations together. I was really feeling myself. I love dressing well. I love presenting. It is just my personality. I've been on the stage in some fashion my entire life since elementary school, whether it was performing, singing, competing in bodybuilding and fitness, opera, jazz, the whole nine. And this is just another stage, another avenue for me to enjoy since having retired from the stage. But this is a new stage that I'm actually having a fantastic time with. Moving on to look number 2, another fire, chic, elevated, classic fall look. And come on now, color. When we're pulling out this cognac color, cognac has been a color that I have really grown very fond of in the past year or so. It matches my skin tone beautifully. You've heard me say this in previous episodes. I have more orange undertones to my skin, and that cognac just really pronounces and bounces off of this color. It's just fabulous. Another knit, very thin knit, perfect for fall pullover in a V-neck here from Zara. It's actually a 3/4 sleeve. It is not a long sleeve, which is, again, perfect for fall. Layered under this double-breasted leather blazer from Zara. It's actually an entire set, an entire pant set, but of course I just took the jacket from it and paired it with this. How perfect of a look. I went in with these knit joggers from Zara here that I've had about 8 years or so. I love the tapered nature. The bottoms on the jogger here. There are pockets on both sides, just as there are pockets on the gray set that I just showed you as well. Very thick, substantial, cozy, toasty trousers. I love these. They feel amazing. They also have a great stretch in it. One of the things that I don't like about particular kinds of joggers is once you've been in them for a moment, they stretch out and they look ungodly. These do not do that. They have significant stretch in them. They're cozy, they're toasty, but very substantial knit give. It is fantastic. Tell me what you think of this color combination together. Isn't it just beautiful? It works very, very well together. The handbag that I did with look number 2, which is another recent acquisition of mine. I showed you the brown mate, the other colorway in the Boldrini oversized satchel tote bag that I acquired recently. I'm so obsessed with this bag. I'm so obsessed. Again, as I just said, I sound like a broken record when talking about everything that I love about handbags. But everything that I said about the Arcadia handbag stands true for the Boldrini handbags that I've recently acquired. And this one, just like the brown one that I introduced to you in my Italian handbag haul, is the same thing that I'm going to say about this new Cognac one that I have recently acquired. Look at this baby. Everything that I said about the brown one stands true again in this Cognac. Did it not marry well? Did it not marry beautifully with this ensemble? Come on now. Ah, God, is this not a color for fall? Is all of these looks not colors of fall? Maybe not so much the gray, but I don't care what you say. Much like black and much like brown, to me, is now a neutral and works in any season. It's transitional. All these colors can be transitional, especially, but they really do ring more prominent and more true in seasons like fall. And this handbag, baby, as I said, I'm getting ready to hop on a plane here and go back to Italy shortly. And I am taking her with me this time as a carry-on. Oh my God. And I don't think I mentioned to you, but do you see the juxtaposition of the suede inlay here, as well as the suede that is adorned around the entire circumference of the bag, and these buckle apparatus on both sides so that you can let it out and extend it to put more stuff in it. Yes, it actually does not come with, I'm sorry, that is not true. It actually does come with a strap for crossbody and shoulder wear, but again, I'm going to carry it like a tote, right? A satchel tote, right? So isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? Super excited for her. I went in with my Brian Atwoods. I don't think that I have shown you or worn my Brian Atwoods on the channel before, but here we are. What do you think of these? These are made incredibly well. These retailed for about $1,000 brand new, but I actually picked them up brand new on eBay. There was someone selling them, had never worn them before, and I actually got them for $80 on eBay. Again, she had never worn them before. It's all suede, as you might imagine. This 4-inch blocked heel here, just incredible construction. Brian Atwood is known for his footwear, and you know I am a footwear connoisseur. But didn't it go beautifully with this look here? Oh my God! Yes, it did. So, in addition, I have some new glasses for you. You know, I also am a connoisseur of eyewear. Oh my God, I need to get rid of some of my glasses, but I love them so much. I actually saw a few of the girlies on Instagram wearing these, and I got a pair to see if they were all the rave that they were talking about, and they've been going on about these glasses, and they are. Look at these. Oh my God, these are fantastic. Look at the substantial gold hardware on them. Excellent price point. I think these were $13.99 on Amazon. I also got them in silver as well. These are wonderful. Also have them in, this is another pair that I'm going to show you with look number 3, but those are new also. But these are just wonderful, aren't they? Again, I will link them for you. Anything that's available, I'm going to link for you in the description. In addition to those glasses, I went in with my koi ring here. You know, Koi, I mentioned in my last episode, if you're not buying her jewelry and now her handbags, she just released her first handbag line. I don't know what you're just missing out. You're missing out. The thing that I love about the jewelry is it's not heavy. It's not overwhelming, but it has a presence to it. It has you can sense the cultural influence in her jewelry. Even though she is obviously a Black designer, and I keep forgetting where she is from the motherland, but you can just sense the cultural infusion in everything that she does. I am in love with her line. I will continue to buy from her. I actually have bought a number of pieces from her in the past a few months or so, and you should check her out. I will put the website in the description for you. I don't know if that ring is still available, but I'm sure you will find something that you absolutely love from her. That was look number 2. Moving on to look number 3, which is iconic. I don't know a more iconic color combination for fall than black and this olive, this dark, deep olive green that I'm getting ready to show you. You heard me mention Schiaparelli earlier in the episode and what he has done with this new collection that he's been doing with belts and buckles. That is just wonderful. I mean, it is a statement. It is a moment, and it is one that I am going to continue to adopt in my outfit inspirations and my, my aesthetic overall. But again, black and olive. And I am wearing the knit turtleneck that I styled with this look. And what did I do to layer over this turtleneck for look number 2? I went in with this jacket from Avec les Filles. You've heard me mention Avec les Filles in the past. I have a number of their outerwear pieces, and the brand Avec les Filles translates, because it's a French name, with the girls. And they make stellar, outstanding, affordable outerwear. For some reason, I would always find their pieces at Marshall's in particular. I think TJ Maxx as well, but I found them substantially offered at Marshall's. And every time I find something there, I snatch it up. I have not seen them in recent months or what have you, because I haven't been shopping Marshall's anymore. But these are stellar. They actually came in 4 colors, and I picked them up in every color that was available because of the price point. These retailed for $120 each, but they were on sale at Marshall's for $29.99, $30 each. Again, they came in 4 colors. They came in black. They came in this dark oat color, this deep olive green color, and then like a pale rustic blue color, like a baby blue, but a vintage rustic baby blue color. That is beautiful. You've seen me wear the baby blue color before, but these are just fantastic. And when I pull them in with all of the belting, for a silhouette, whenever I can get me a tight, taut silhouette, I'm going to cinch that waist in. But adding all of that belting, again, inspired by what Schiaparelli is doing right now, it really did define this jacket. Even though the jacket is utilitarian, it looks very industrial with this rounded shoulder, but it's, again, still a perfect aesthetic for fall because it is a relaxed look. I even cuffed it on the ends here. So the sleeves of my, the wrist area of my turtleneck showed through very well, but this oversized collar, again, just pronounces the rounded nature of the shoulder area here. Again, these utilitarian but functional pockets, both of these button, but there are 2 additional pockets here on both sides here, strategically placed, and then the zipper action that is going on in the front here. Just a straight, seamless design on the back, but wonderful. The construction is fabulous. The other thing that I really like about these is that they're not lined. I don't always want my jackets to be lined, especially if I'm wearing them in fall, where you can still have some warm days and you don't have to worry about being overheated if you wear something like this. But these are actually wool. They're a light wool, but you can do so many things with these. They're so versatile, again, very functional, but just well made. And I am obsessed with the brand Avec les Filles. You do not hear a lot about Avec les Filles, but it is one of those staple brands that I go to and I will continue to go to. I encourage you to shop them also for the price point, the reasonable, affordable, inexpensive price point. You can also find a lot of their outerwear on Nordstrom. And typically, Nordstrom generally has a lot of their outerwear on sale regularly, on a regular basis. Again, one of the ladies in the comments actually found one of the, I think it was the herringbone and sequins maxi, car maxi that I wore last fall, actually. And she was so excited to message me to let me know that she actually found the exact design in that coat that I was wearing. And I was super surprised because they were sold out everywhere. But I was really excited for her to having found it. These knit cropped joggers from Zara, I have had about 8-9 years. Again, you can tell from the video that they are cropped just under the knee, which I really was appreciative that they were, because I wanted to wear my camo heels with the patent leather and the oversized buckle. We just talked about what Schiaparelli is doing with buckles, right? This patent leather strapping that's going around the ankle here in this oversized buckle. Again, the heel is also patent leather to go with the handbag that you have seen before that I'm going to show you in a moment. But come on now, tell me what you think about this look. Is this not sexy? Does this not scream the epitome of chic, class, sophistication, but elegant? Like, again, just elevated chic knits, right? Come on. Oh, this one made, I was feeling myself in this look, really. What other accessories did I choose to go with this look? I just told you that I got another new pair of glasses here. I went with these oversized these vintage looking aviators here. These are very similar to some that I already have from Amazon, but these are more pronounced. Again, they're even more oversized. I think this is a 60 millimeter frame in here. And I got these in the brown tortoiseshell as well. I will link them for you. I think these were $14 at the time that I purchased them a few weeks ago, but this is fire. And then all of the belts that I went in with, when I say all, I did the layering that Schiaparelli is doing with 3 different belts so that I could highlight the buckle, the oversized buckle on my shoes. Yeah. But all different buckles, all different belts, all different gold buckles that I really wanted to bring to the fore, the actual square design going on throughout this look, the square inspiration. So all of the buckles are some version of a square here, but slightly different shades of hardware, all gold, but slightly different shades of gold here, and different sizes of the shape in the square, right? Tell me what you think about these belts. All 3 of these from Amazon, really low price point to get into. 2 of them came in a multi-pack with other colors, and I think they were like $26 or something like that for all 3. 2 of them are actually 100% leather, which is a steal to get 3 in a pack, 100% leather for $25-26. You cannot beat that, right? But try that. Try this look, this aesthetic. And I dare not call it a trend, because to me, Schiaparelli is so iconic that anything that he does transcends trends. And I look at anything that he does that I can incorporate into my own aesthetic for a low price point, because again, the things that he's designing, they're sculptures, they're pieces of art, which are, to me, are priceless. So anything that I can mimic that he's doing for a lower price point, I'm going to try it. And I love this new aesthetic, not trend, new aesthetic. And then, of course, I went in again with my Arcadia handbag. I introduced my burgundy one to you last week, and I'm pulling this bad boy out whenever I can, because I'm obsessed with the shape, the design, the quality, the craftsmanship. Everything about this bag screams chic, elevation, and it is just so in keeping, so in line with what is appealing to me about levels of style and sophistication and class. Timeless, timeless, timeless. So do let me know what you think about this bag. If you all have been able to find it, I know one of the young ladies mentioned in a comment that she was able to find one of the bags, and I was super excited for her because I have not been able to find any more in the patent leather. I have been able to find them in the pebbled leather, but not in the patent leather anymore, which I copped for a cool $199, $200, but they typically run about $500-$600. But if you can find them, go on Etsy, go on eBay. Again, if I can find some more of them, I will link them for you as I did in the previous episodes. It's fall. It's time to pull out all of those toasty pieces that make you feel good, that make you feel warm and loving is inside, especially with all the nonsense that's going on in the world today. I hope that everyone is keeping safe. I hope that everyone is being aware and keeping aware of your surroundings and the surroundings of your loved ones. And as I have said, as I have always said, and I will continue to say, if you don't have a passport, please get one and be prepared to use it. Make sure that you have cash on hand in cases of an emergency and you need to get up and go quickly. Make sure you have an entire bag assembled, something that you can pick up, like a waterproof, fireproof bag, security bag with all of your essentials in it, all of your important papers and things like that, including your passport, in case you have to get up and go at a moment's notice with all of the social and civil unrest that is going on in our world right now. And with, we have 1 week, let's say at the time that I'm filming this, we're about 1 week away from the start of fall. So I want you to be, yes, cozy, comfy, getting your outfits together, getting prepared for, what the season is going to bring. But I also want you to be ever aware and ever mindful of your safety and the safety of your loved ones by and large. And there you have it, my 3 outfit inspirations in my fall forecast: chic, comfy, cozy knits, layering of those knits, the colors, as well as accessories to highlight and punctuate each and every look. I hope those were of inspiration to you and have put you in the mood for fall, and that you're ready to pull out all of your pieces for the season so that you can look stylish and sophisticated and elevated throughout the coming season. Thank you so very much for joining me on another episode of Suits Soles by EPP. And if you're not already doing so, please hit that like and subscribe button for notifications on all new episodes. And don't forget to head on over to Instagram and follow me there at Suits by EPP. And as always, until we meet again, a presto, muses. Ciao!